Well, let's see what we have here. A pressure washer. I was actually, this was brought to me, or I picked it up actually, and the owner just asked me if I was be able to get it going. I don't know if it starts, I don't know if it runs, I don't know anything about it whatsoever. I do know that it is a Craftsman quick start pressure washer. 3,000 psi, 2.7 gallon per minute, 7.25, 7.25 horse. So this is a pretty powerful pressure washer, anyway to say the least. Okay, so I don't know if it starts. I don't know if it does anything. Let's see. Well, it has gas in it, and it's do the sniff examination. I'm sorry, but it's crude, but that's the only way that I know right off the bat without pouring gas out of it and checking it to smell if it's fresh. Stale gas will have a stench to it. Okay. And kind of like do a visual inspection. Oops. I don't see any oil in it. Okay, let's check down here. Yep, there is oil in it, and it's fresh oil, or it's clean oil, that I should say. All right, well, let's give it a couple of cranks and see what it does anyway. This is part of making the diagnosis, is actually finding out what it's doing or what it's not doing. I don't know if it starts, I don't know if it don't start, I don't know what it is. Oops, I better put this cat back on, or we are going to have a mess. Okay, let's see, pressure command, stop. There's part of the problem right there. Okay, so it's on, off. Okay, so that's fuel. Well, let's give it a whirl. It ought to have a choke on it. Ah, there it is. Choke. Okay, so I'm under the conclusion that it does not start. Okay, that is the problem. For a minute there, I thought I was going to need another extension. Well, it said this morning when I told him I'd look at it, that spark plug looks really clean. It looks very clean. I said, well, what do you think's wrong with it? He said, I don't know. He said, personally, I just think it just needs to be run. Which gives me the indication that it hasn't been used in a long time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this up. Hold on, let me get a jumper wire real quick. Be right back. Oh, last weekend was a rough one. I didn't make any videos I really should had. I bet you anything this is not going to clip on here. I really wish it would. Well, maybe. Oops. Yeah, I didn't make any videos last weekend. My trimmer, it locked up. I had to work on it. My mower wouldn't start. I had to disassemble the starter, clean it, hit through the belts 4 times. Weed eater, the trimmer quit about twice. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting day. And I didn't make any videos. The camera was dead. I was short on time. It was just a combination of things. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in, and so we can see if this thing's firing or not. All right, fuel's on. It's all turned on like it's supposed to. I don't know if you can see that. But there is fire. So it's getting fire. Now I just check to see if it's getting air.